Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your weekly love prediction reading for Scorpio for October 28th through November 3rd. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my passionate, intense, loving, fun, kind Scorpio. Show me spirit, guys. What's going on, my Scorps? Let's see, Scorps. What you got going on? Show me spirit, guys. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, King of Swords, the Moon, and the King of Wands. Well, Scorp, I'm going to tell you, this reading to me tells me that you're saying, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to get this man. I'm going to get this man. I'm not saying you're chasing him, not at all. Not saying that at all. But there is someone in your love space that you want to be with. Someone in your love space that you want to be with. He's different. He's not like your normal guys. He is someone that you just can't release. Someone that you want to be with. Let's start at the very beginning of the reading. It's the Knight of Pentacles is there. And the Knight of Pentacles is all about being determined, having a goal, having a mission. You know what you want and you're going for what you want. You don't care how long it takes either. Because here's this Knight of Pentacles, and next to the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card, which is Temperance card. Temperance card is about trying to put a relationship together, trying to make it work, trying to make it do what it do. And you are determined to get this man. And I'm not, when I say that, you are determined. You are determined to have this man, not any other man, this man. Temperance card is also about can represent a Sagittarius sun sign. But here is the man that you want. He's a King of Swords, man. But the King of Swords sometimes can come across as being emotionally unavailable because here's what they do. First of all, it can't be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. But what can be anyone. But those are three signs that are associated with the King of Swords. But the King of Swords, he's very much about himself sometimes. I'm going to be very honest with you. He's very rational. But he's a deep thinker. He's a deep thinker. He's one of those people that you can stay up all night listening to. There is something about this man that has your head space. I'm just going to be very honest. He has your head space, but let me say this, because I'm going to be very forthright and upfront with you. The moon card is there as well. The moon card can represent a Pisces sun sign. But between this man, between this King of Swords energy that's around you, there's a moon card. Now, the moon card can be about illusions. It can be about betrayals. It can be, yeah, he's a slippery. He's not one that you can tie down quickly. He's not one that he's got others. I'm just going to be very honest with you. You know that, though. This is not anything new to you, because when you see this moon card, that can be about deception and betrayal. That can be about deception and betrayal. But the Temperance card is trying to put everything together, trying to be calm, because you want this man. You want him and you're going to get him. That's all I hear in my head. I hear the spirit guy saying, you want this man and I'm going to get this man. Now, I see the King of Wands here. If you listen to my readings, you know my King of Wands is my husband card. Hey, you want him as your significant other, your plus one forever. Whoever this man is, I'm not even quite sure he knows how you feel about him as well, but there's the way he talks to you, the way you have conversations with him, he's in your head space. And that's where he dwells. That's what he does best. He is a headspace man. He puts his women up on a pedestal. He likes women that are I'm be very honest, that are trophy women sometimes, that look very, they keep themselves up. Doesn't necessarily have to be a trophy woman, but they it keeps himself up, that looks good on his arm when he walks. He likes arm candy. I'm going to be very honest, and you don't mind giving it to him. I'm telling you. This can be an intense relationship because even though, like I said, he can be an air sign. There, his you're intense in your beliefs, and you're also very passionate. You bring in him with this intensity that he has in his headspace and his knowledge that turns you on because you're deep, and you're deep as well, and passionate as well. You're intense as well. There's a lot of intensity here, but in different ways. He's intense with his conversations, with his knowledge. You're intense in your passion. This relationship is definitely a relationship that can grow into something. Give me 3 to 5 minutes, and you want it to grow into being your husband. But give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Let's see what additional information the spirit guides want you to know about this relationship and this man. Let's see. Sit back, relax. Scorp, just give me 3 to 5 minutes. Sit back and relax. Let's see, why is the Knight of Pentacles here for my Scorpios? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Scorpios? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got the Seven of Swords that's coming out. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Now the Seven of Swords, that's betrayal. Now I told you there's been some stuff here with this moon card. There's illusions, there's betrayals. I mean, he may have told you one thing. You might have seen him one way, and then you had to step back from him. But you know what? You've forgiven him for some. I'm telling you, this man's got your headspace. You've forgiven him for some betrayal, because here's the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles means, hey, you're determined still. Your goal is still to have him as your plus one forever, to have him as your husband. So let's see why the Temperance card is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Temperance card here? I think you forgave him too, because I think you had some indiscretions as well. Wink, wink. You know what I mean. You think, even though he may not have known about it, Scorpio, I think you had some things as well. So let's see why the Temperance card is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Temperance card here for my Scorpios? Ten of Wands. Yeah, see, I told you, you're trying to, over the Temperance card, you're putting all this stuff that has happened. The Ten of Wands, whatever's been there, the other women, could have been a one wand. The jealousy could have been another thing. I mean, it could have been, not being faithful to each other. I mean, there was a lot that's here. But when I see the Ten of Wands, and it's over the Temperance card, which means putting everything together. These issues that you guys had, it's being dissolved. It has been worked out. These issues have been worked out, and that's just what I see. Because I think you both had some indiscretion. I'll say that again. I think you might have both had some infidelity. I think there's a lot of things that you had. I think you've been through some stuff with this man. I'll say that as well. I think you've been through some things with him. So let's see. Why is the King of Swords here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is this King of Swords here for my Scorpios? Oh, look at that. Six of Pentacles. It's something about the way he thinks, and not only that, he's kind, he's love. It's love here, it's generosity. He's a deep thinker. You're a deep lover. Hey, you're an intense lover. He's an intense thinker. He's very rational. I mean, there's a lot of things here. He's a man. He's that dude. He knows what he wants. He's not smothering. There's a lot of things. I think that you guys give each other what you need and what you want. So let's see why the Moon card is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Moon card here? Show me, spirit guides. Oh, Ace of Wands. Well, Scorp, you know that Ace of Wands. Hey, y'all get it. I'm just wink, wink. You know what I'm saying. You and this man get it. There's an emotional bond here, but there's a intellectual bond. There's an emotional and an intellectual bond as a physical bond. And a physical bond. All of these things. This man's got your head space, your heart space. You both have that bond here. There's a bond here. So let's see why the King of Wands is here. And you're determined to get him, for him to understand too. Let's see why the King of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guides. Let's see. Oh, there's that Lover's card coming out. That's what I'm talking about. I just told you it was an emotional bond. Thank you, spirit guides. There's an emotional bond here. The Lover's card can represent a Gemini sun sign as well. But the Lover's card is making a decision as well. I'm telling you, you've already decided that this is going to be your husband. He's decided that you're going to be his wifey. I just see that. The Lover's card is an emotional bond. This is a deep commitment to each other. I told you there's an emotional, a physical, bond here. There's you've been through some things, but you still have stuck in there, and there's an incredible intimacy. Let's start at the very beginning. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about a goal. It's been like about a goal. It's a very slow moving energy though. Knight of Pentacles though is about a goal. It's a mission. You're on a mission because you want to be with this man. You saw him. There's something about him. There's something about him, but yet and still, I think that there might have been some indiscretions at the beginning of the relationship. Knight of Pentacles, I see that betrayal card there. That's Seven of Swords. There might have been some indiscretions, but you know what? It was on both sides. And here we have the Temperance card, which the Temperance card can represent a Sagittarius sun sign, but the Temperance card is about trying to put all the pieces together to make the relationship or relationship work. You had all these issues with this Ten of Wands. Infidelity, I think, was one. Could have been baby mamas there. Who knows, baby daddy. It could be anything. Could have been money. But you've had these issues, but you've weathered the storm with this man because it's something about his thinking. He's a deep thinker, and he's intense thinker, and you're an intense, you give intensely. You also are intense. This is an intense relationship. Six of Pentacles is there because, see, out of all of the other things too, there's love and generosity and kindness here. There's a give and a take here. He has won you over with how he thinks, how he takes care of you, how he wants for you, how you want for him. He may be a little bit, what I say, sometimes shallow, but that's okay. You see his heart space. Here's the Moon card here though, and that's illusions, deceptions. There's some issues that have gone on. Every time, and I'll say this again, but let me tell you something. Out of all these delusions, and just sometimes not being clear on things, you always come together with that Ace of Wands. And that's when I say Ace of Wands, wink, wink, you and him can get, you're a Scorpio, you know what's up. You know what's up. With that Ace of Wands, you know what's up. Hey, you all get it in. And here comes that King of Wands at the end of this reading. I told you in the beginning, you saw him as your husband. Although there were some indiscretions, there might have been some things, you still saw him as your husband. King of Wands, you've forgiven him as well. King of Wands, because you have to forgive him because you weren't completely right either. So anyway, here's this King of Wands is here. He wants to be your you want him to be your husband, and he now wants you to be his wifey because that Lover's card is there, which means a decision has been made on both ends. There's a deep commitment. The Lover's card can also represent a Gemini sun sign. Can be anyone, but that's what's here. Let's see what my oracles say about this. Well, the situation will improve, and it did. It did. Absolutely, the situation improved. Recovery. I'm going to pull this because I think you had some issues at the beginning. You had some issues. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. It says yes. Yes. It says within the next few months. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe a proposal. I don't know. It also says success. 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 It says trust. Trust is built again. Trust is, it said a year from now. I told you it could be a proposal. Also,